Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs. If you are new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. What I'm going to do today is I have to do some maintenance on my DTF printer. Today is the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. I have not used this printer since Wednesday of last week, so it's been about 6 days since I used my printer, and my white is not printing. Okay, now this is a common issue when it comes to DTF printers. One of the biggest questions I get is about the maintenance, and is it a lot? So when it comes to DTF printers, the maintenance is, I wouldn't say it's a lot, but it does require at least something every day. So some people have detachable ink tanks where they can just take it off, shake it up, put it back, and it's fine. Some people run print head cleanings once a day. Some people will just print something out. Like, that's normally when I'm here. I normally come to work Monday through Friday, and I'll come in and I'll just simply print something out. Or if I don't have anything to print out, I'll do a print head cleaning, and then everything is fine, and it doesn't really require anything more than that. Okay, but again, I haven't been here at the office in 6 days. My office is separate from my home, so you know, I was on a little break. I did not come to the office, so I haven't used this printer, printed nothing, did a print head cleaning, anything since Wednesday of last week. So it's been about 6 days, like I said. Okay, so I did run 2 print head cleanings, and then I printed off the print head check, and my white is not printing. Okay, so this video is going to be about how I fixed that with my on my Procolored A4 Dtf printer. Okay, so this is it's probably going to be really hard for you to see on this film, but if you can, here we have the blue, we have the pink, and then we have the black over here. In between here, they're supposed to be white. Okay, as you can see, you can't see anything. The white is not printing. Yellow is over here. Yellow is there, but it's very faint. You won't be able to see it because it's not dark enough. But white is supposed to be here and here because I have two white ink tanks, and it is printing nothing. Okay, which means if I were going to go and print something, the white that goes on the back of the print would not be there. Okay, so how am I going to fix this? Okay, so I did do 2 print head cleanings already. It's not working. I did 2 of these prints on the same paper, so one at the top, and then I turned it over and I printed here. Same thing, my white is still not printing. So what I have been doing is I just do a power flush, and what that is basically the printer is going to flush the tanks, or not the tanks, it's going to flush the little cords, and I can't think of the name of it. I just lost the name. The cords that take the ink to the printer, it's gonna flush those out. Now, since I've had my printer, let's see, I've had it maybe about 2 weeks now, and there was like, so that would be 2 weekends. So I've done it twice already. So typically when I leave on Friday, I don't use it again until Monday. So I didn't use it Saturday or Sunday. So it's been 2 weekends that's happened. I come in on Monday and my white wasn't printing, so I just did a power flush. And then it worked perfectly, no issues. So what I have now is I have to change out my waste tank. So with this printer, there's a little jar, this here. It goes on the back of the printer. If you saw my unboxing of this printer, which I will try to remember to put in the card somewhere here, or either link it in the description box. But when I was setting up the printer, there's a waste tank that goes in the back, and then there's a little cord, not a cord, it's a tube that goes into this jar, and this is the waste ink, so your waste tank. So this is after it is full now. I do have to go ahead and do another power flush to get my white to print. But I first have to empty this because, as you can see, it's completely full. And this would be my 3rd power flush. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and empty this. I'm going to attach it back to the back of the printer by putting the tube in the top. There's a little hole right here. The tube goes right in the top of the cup here. I'm going to reinstall that, and then we're going to come back. I'm going to show you how I do the power flush, and then our white should be printing after that. So I'm going to go ahead and empty this, and I will be back. Okay guys, so we are on my laptop here. I'm in my ProRip software, which this is the software that Procolored sent to me when they sent me the printer. So it came with my printer. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and do the power flush, and I just want to show you how we're going to do that. Okay, so I'm in my software here, and I do want to make sure. Oh, wait, no, I don't need to do that. So what I'm going to do is go over here to these two arrows, and I'm going to click them, and then I'm going to come down here in this space, and I'm just going to right click. When you right click, you have this panel that comes up, and we're going to go to printer preferences. Now, you do need to make sure that you install your drivers and everything so that you get this panel to pop up once you do that. Otherwise, you won't get it, or you won't get the right one. Okay, so we're going to go over to the maintenance tab, and then we have the nozzle check, the head cleaning, which I've already done twice and it's not working. You have your print head alignment, and then the power ink flushing. This is what I do to get my white ink to start working again. Like I said, you just want to make sure with this DTF printer, because the waste tank is just a little jar in the back of the printer, it's nothing to really go ahead and flush it, whereas like some printers, like I have the Epson 8500 with sublimation ink, and that takes it's called the maintenance tank, I believe, or maintenance tank. I think it's called a maintenance tank. Now I can't remember what it's called, but those you actually have to repurchase to switch those out. With this, you don't have to buy it. You just like remove it from the back of the printer, dump it out, and put it back. So it's super easy to go ahead and do it this way with this specific printer. So all I'm going to do is I am going to do a power ink flushing. It's going to let me know that it's going to take a little bit of ink to do. The print quality will be improved after 12 hours. Typically, I never have to wait. And then it's going to ask, do I want to do this function? And I just select OK. And then I'm going to press start, and it's going to go ahead and it's going to flush, and then we're going to do a print, and we're going to see how the white is printing. Okay, so when it's all done, I will come back and we'll take a look at it. Okay, so the flush is complete. Now that did take like about 5 minutes, maybe even less. I don't even think it took a full 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and press finish, and then I'm going to do a nozzle check. So I'm just going to select nozzle check, and it's just going to go ahead and print. I'm going to go ahead back to my camera, and we're going to take a look at the print and see if our white is back. Okay, guys, so I did go ahead and get that nozzle, the print for the white ink, and here is the results that we have. Okay, so you see the blue, the yellow, you see the two white in the middle, and then the black. So that means our white is back. Okay, so let me see if I can get you guys a clearer, because I want y'all to see. Let me try that. No, that doesn't really make a difference. But yeah, okay, so the white did print. Hopefully you guys can see that, the two white lines. And then here was the one that we had before, where there was no white. Okay, so our white is back. What I'm going to do is go ahead, I want to show you the amount of ink that is in here now, just so you can see how much ink takes, because I did empty this out completely to do the flush, and then I put it back. So let's see how much ink was used to do the flush. Okay, so to do the flush, that's how much ink was used. And so this was completely empty when I just put it back. So as you saw before, it was full all the way to the top, and then I just went out and emptied it. It was completely empty. I put it back, and this is how much ink that flush used. So about that much. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Like I said, I really don't have a choice because of the fact that, and I got ink all over my hands. I don't really have a choice because of the fact that my printer is not in my home. So I probably will be doing this every Monday morning or after every holiday, just because my printer isn't at home for me to do this on a daily basis. But I'm okay with this. Okay, not too bad. I do have a ton of ink, so for me it's not too bad. If you would rather not have to do the flush like I do, then I would just make sure that you do something to the printer once a day. Either print out an image, do a quick print head check, or I'm sorry, a print head cleaning, or shake the tank if you can. So one of those three things at least once a day if you want to avoid having to do the flush. Okay. Hopefully I answered all the questions in regards to the DTF maintenance that I've been having to do so far. I still love my DTF printer. Only thing I don't like, I have the small one, so I can't print bigger than an 8.5 by 14. I do wish I would have gotten the bigger one, but other than that, I do love the printer. I don't have any issues or complaints. But that's all I have for this video, guys. If you have any other questions about maintenance, go ahead and drop them down below and I will try to answer them for you. But that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time. Bye, guys.